with T.E.C. T with T.E.C. T with T.E.C. That's right, guys. T with T.E.C. is back. This is the place where you'll get all of the tea regarding vendors and their relationships with certified wedding planners. My name is Candace Battle, and I am the owner of the event company. I'm a master certified wedding planner and ambassador through the Bridal Society, the leading wedding planning certification program in the world, and the largest membership of certified wedding planners and venues. We at the Bridal Society know how important hiring an educated wedding planner or coordinator is. The Bridal Society is focused on raising the standards in the industry and ensuring that all couples have the opportunity to have the wedding day of their dreams. Today, I am talking to Katherine Pick, owner of the Ginger Officiant. Welcome, Katherine.
Yes. Yay. Thank you for having me.
You are so welcome. I am so excited to have you here with us today. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your company?
Well, as a lot of people know, I am a super cat lover. But
Yes.
when it comes to my company, I am a wedding officiant since 2015, specializing in non-religious, upbeat, fun, and sometimes nerdy ceremonies.
Awesome. So what inspired you to enter the wedding industry?
So I married a couple of friends in a casual ceremony at a park at sunset. They said I killed it. So a couple years later, I was thinking, what can I do with my notary stamp? So I tried officiating ceremonies, got good reviews, and I've been on a roll ever since.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's always best when you start out with friends because they'll tell you the real truth.
Yeah, if they would have said I was no good, I probably would have never pursued it.
Well, I'm glad they didn't say that. So what is the one thing you wish you had known when you began your career?
So I loved officiating so much. I didn't really treat it like a business at first. And I kind of wish I would have went into it more business minded and planning on growing it like I have now and gotten to the point where I am now, maybe 2 years in instead of 6 years in.
Right.
But you live and you learn and you grow from that.
So true. So what is the one common myth about your profession that you want to debunk while you're here?
Okay, so I will say that as officiants, we're only needed for 15 to 20 minutes the day of the ceremony. That is definitely not true. Although usually my ceremonies are about 20 minutes. I would say between meetings, writing the ceremony script, editing the script back and forth, driving to the ceremony, driving from the ceremony, arriving to the ceremony at least 30 minutes in advance, officiating said ceremony, and not rushing to my car the minute the ceremony is done. I would say I invest probably about 6 hours or more of my time, depending on the location, for every couple, if not more, some less, is just depending on elopements and whatnot.
Yeah, that is a lot of work. I can't even imagine what being an officiant entails because you guys, man. Okay, so how many weddings do you take per year?
So I average about 115 weddings. The most I've ever done one year was 153. And this year I'm on track to marry about 175 couples. So I'm really excited. Record-breaking year. Yeah.
Yes, that is awesome. Congratulations.
Yes, it'll be great. I'm excited.
So what is the best compliment that you've ever received regarding your work?
So one time a couple's friend told me my ceremony was woke. So I was like, cool, okay. So I don't know exactly what she was referring to, but I'm okay and I'll take that. I love that. It's great. And I really love when couples will tell me that all of their family members and friends complimented them on the ceremony. And they always wonder if they know me because their ceremony is so full of their personality, because I like to incorporate all their funny stories and everything into it. I really love that. I don't take compliments very well, but when they tell me everybody was complimenting them, I like it.
Well, I also like that you incorporate their personal lives into your ceremony, and that is really something that makes me want to refer you, because I just feel so connected to the couple when I'm watching you do your ceremonies. It's awesome.
Cool. Yay. I love hearing that because I really try.
Especially in those 6 hours for that couple, and you're only going to be with them for 15 minutes during their ceremony, right?
Yeah. I try to make it memorable. Even though I'm there for a short time, I want them to remember it for a long time.
So can you tell me why you prefer working weddings when a certified wedding planner is hired by the couple?
So I would say there's a whole other level of organization involved, and a certified wedding planner really knows how to be proactive and to see potential issues that might hold things up the day of. And they know how to roll with things that go wrong, because no matter how much you try to have all your ducks in a row, sometimes things happen and you just got to learn to roll with it. And it's always nice to see a level-headed planner at the wedding, because if you're in charge of the wedding and you are running around like a crazy man, it's hard.
Yeah.
So certified wedding planners are where it's at.
And do you know roughly about how many weddings you do that where the couples have actually hired a certified wedding planner?
So I would say like 50% of my weddings have a wedding planner.
Okay.
I would maybe say, I guess, because I do a lot of elopements. So
okay.
I would say 75% of my weddings that should have a wedding planner or a coordinator have one. Okay. And they are usually certified. Oh, and yeah. I can tell when they're not, but that's okay too. Not that I'm judging anybody.
No.
But you can.
But while we're on the topic, why don't you go ahead and tell us about a situation that took place at a wedding where a certified wedding planner was not hired?
Yes. So I was actually officiating a ceremony at one of our beautiful Ever After barns. For anybody who's local, they know what that is. Yes. So basically the caterer, who's a super awesome caterer, no fault of their own, they came and dropped off the food and left.
What do you mean they dropped it off and left?
Okay. So they didn't set up chafing dishes. There were no servers to serve the food or to like maintain the buffet or to bus tables, take out trash. Like I could go down a whole list. So luckily at that barn, those girls are absolutely amazing. And like a certified wedding planner, they go above and beyond. And even though that's definitely not in their job description, they made it in their job description. Like actually who cut the cake that night? Probably the girls at the venue. All of those little things. So yeah, but if they would have had a certified wedding planner or coordinator, we know that would have not been the case, because we would have hired the proper servers to maintain all of that. So that's a key reason why it's good to have somebody who knows what they're looking at review your contracts at the very least, right? You get them to review your contracts. Yes. And then of course, all the other stuff they actually do on the day of. I think reviewing the contracts is good. That way, your DJ's hired to mic up the officiant for the ceremony. Otherwise, I'm yelling over everybody, which is okay, but ideally I'm not trying to yell in anybody's faces.
No, and we don't really want you to do that.
No.
So on the contrary, can you describe a situation that took place at a wedding that a certified wedding planner was able to fix or solve a problem that could have turned into a disaster if the planner hadn't been there?
So I would say from simple things like drying off seats when it sprinkles before the ceremony.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, very important in Florida. Cops showing up due to noise during the reception, because some of our venues are in more residential areas and you have neighbors. So that's always good to have a certified wedding planner there. That way they can handle it. And the bride and groom parents, the couple, just nobody has to get involved. It's nice. Cleaning up broken decor right before the ceremony. If a guest like knocks over a vase filled with water. But one time, Candace, I actually was working as your day of assistant at a wedding here locally in New Smyrna. And I remember the escort cards that are normally in some sort of order, alphabetical, table number, I don't know, some sort of order. We're not in any sort of order at all, which is okay. Because we just organized them based on the seating chart we had, and we got it done, and it worked out, and we rocked it, and it didn't start late, so we were good. In the moment, though.
That was crazy. That was a bit crazy, but to this day, the bride still doesn't know. And that was also one of the weddings where you officiated their wedding or officiated their ceremony. So it was just great to hear you talk about them and their lives, and their dog was even incorporated into the ceremony, literally, because the dog was there. But yeah, I mean, to have these, it's very rare that people have place cards that literally need to go to the table at place settings. So to have that, and then there's no alphabetical order, there's no table number order. Some of the names that were on the place cards didn't even match the seating chart. So it was just one of those things where it was like, what are you going to do? You just have to do it, right? We just said those are things we have to figure out. And like I said, the bride today does not even know. And that was months ago. And we talk all the time. We're like besties now. Mm-hmm. So I guess it's safe to say, well, first of all, thank you for working with me that day. Besides marrying them, thank you also for working with me so that we could alleviate that situation. That could have been disastrous.
Definitely.
I guess it's safe to say that you wish all of your couples hired certified wedding planners.
1000%. A non-certified wedding planner would have taken those escort cards, thrown them on the floor, and walked out the door.
They'd have been like, somebody needs to come get this together.
Yeah. In the moment, it can be overwhelming, but yeah, it's just good to have the knowledge that the course teaches, for sure.
For sure. Katherine, this has been terrific. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are listening today and you're interested in earning your certification in wedding planning, the Bridal Society is the very best decision you could ever make. The members who are a part of this organization feel more like family than colleagues. The Bridal Society provides lifetime free membership, people. Free membership for a lifetime. That means you only have to pay once. And then you're a lifetime member, in case you didn't know what that meant. Once you complete your certification, which includes countless benefits. One of our favorite benefits is the complimentary monthly workshops. And I can attest to that because I can literally be thinking of something and go to our private area for certified wedding planners through the Bridal Society, and I can just scroll through and see which topics may be interesting to me that I just want to take a look at, or maybe I missed a course, and I can always go back to it and refresh, my skills. So you could do that also by visiting thebridalsociety.com for more information. Again, my name is Candace Battle, and I am the owner of the event company. Join me next time for another rendition of T with T.E.C. T with T.E.C.